Hi guys, I don't normally do this, especially without doing my hair and makeup, and I certainly wouldn't do it normally with my makeup looking like it does, but I've been awake all day, so my makeup is wearing thin. Anyway, I had to get on here because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm at a tipping point, so I'm just gonna do it and talk about this. You know how you've seen those videos talking about the coincidences between JFK and Abraham Lincoln, and there's many more, but I'm just going to talk about the most popular ones that come to mind right now. And the other one is Charlie Kirk and his assassin. I can't even remember his name, but they say that there's a movie that's out called Snake Eyes. It was made in 1998 or 1993. And it's very similar. The guy's name is Charlie Kirkland. The shooter has a similar name. The guy was shot in the neck, so very similar. And people are talking about a matrix. And then I just heard someone say something about predictive programming. And I was talking to my brother about it, and I was just like, just kind of like, God, what is going on? And it came out my mouth before I had a time to process it. The Bible is full of this. This is how we know what's true in the Bible. Someone says it and writes about it in the Old Testament, and then Jesus talks about it in the New Testament. That's called prophecy. That was a prophecy. Now, do I feel like we're dealing with prophecy? Probably not. I don't know if that's if you can consider it prophecy, but I do believe, and I've always believed, that writers, whether it's book writers, songwriters, or movie writers, they have a knowing. I feel like they do. And I feel like if we would stop looking at movies, listening to music, and looking at books, reading books, looking at movies, listening to music for pure entertainment, but what they're saying, we might get a heads up on what's about to happen. And I know people are already seeing this because they see it on, what's that movie? That's that cartoon called North Park, South Park, something about a park. And they come up with stuff. So whether they already know or they don't know, they're just talking about it, I think they kind of know. I think they can see, human behavior. They can look back on history and kind of see it. But when it's years and years back, yeah, I think there's something going on. I don't think it's a matrix. I think it's God letting us know, hey, watch out for this. So what do you guys think? Matrix, or maybe God letting us know what to watch out for?